Hello, my name is Andrea White, and I wanted to welcome you to Learning Theories and Instruction, EDU 543, here at SNHU. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the course, and then I'm kind of going to walk you through some of the tabs on the left-hand side over here in the announcement page and kind of give you some tips going along with the course. I'm really excited. We're going to be talking about a lot about all the different learning theories and how you can relate them to your teaching. You're going to understand and apply scientifically based instructional strategies to promote student learning. You're going to get to develop an understanding of the learning process theories and to view practical applications of each theory. One of my favorite things that I did, I taught for 7 years, kindergarten through 3rd grade, and at the beginning of the year I always did some type of learning style inventory with my kids, so I knew how they learned and I could create certain activities to hit their learning styles to maximize their learning. So real quick, we have the book Human Learning, so make sure it looks like this and if you do not have it, please contact me and we'll make sure to get your book ordered. Alright, when you enter the course, it's going to look really similar. I am in teacher mode, so it just looks a little different down here, but basically the first thing you see will be the announcements page. I have 4 announcements released already. If you scroll down, you have the welcome announcement. My video will be posted in here as well that will walk you through the course, so you can read that. Another thing I wanted to point out is the calendar. You can print this off so you can look at it and check things off as you go. But here's the calendar for the whole 10 weeks. We have quite a bit of holidays during our 10 weeks, so pay attention to those, and there's certain days that you're not required to be on. I just kind of, through the calendar, I put everything that's due on the Sunday. I even put when your initial discussion board post is due. It's usually on Thursdays. I believe there's one Friday close to a holiday. I also just kind of gave some tips along the way, maybe when you should start reading or start working on a section of your research action plan. If you keep scrolling, my next announcement is my late policy, so you can read over that. Please let me know if you have any questions. Below that is an announcement about APA format, which we'll use, and a plagiarism announcement. Plagiarism is a very delicate topic, so please read over all that, and we'll discuss this more in the first week as well. I have a lot of resources for you. Our policy is right here, a fun little comic to show you it is a very serious thing. There's more resources down here. I have the Writing Center link, and below that we've got the Purdue OWL link. There's a library, some really great library services link, and we have a paraphrasing. For me, I know paraphrasing was the hardest thing for me to kind of grasp during my grad courses, so I provided that link as well. Some Turnitin resources, which you'll see another area where that is as well. How to submit assignment, how to view my comments and print them, and how to read an originality report. So we have those 3. If you keep scrolling, there's another announcement on your action research project, and I will be posting a video later on that. And below that is starting on week 1, a video to watch, and I will always post an announcement about what we'll be learning that week, and I always will do a wrap-up announcement as well towards the end of the week. If you scroll up, the first thing that I recommend you doing, if I can scroll up here, is to go into the course information and print off your syllabus. The syllabus should be at the top for you guys. So when you click on that, it'll show up. It'll give you the course description, the course information. There it goes. It'll also lay out your assignments for you as well. This is another way than the calendar I wrote. It's kind of nice. It shows you week by week. There's the category there and how much points each is worth. There's your grading scale. Below that, here it is. Each module kind of shows you what you're doing. And so this is a really nice piece. Then we have our late policy up here. our action research, our attendance policy, withdrawal policies. So anything you can really imagine of a policy will be in the syllabus. So I highly encourage you to print that off. All right, the other really important folder in the course information section is our assignment guidelines and rubrics. This will tell you, this will show you every rubric for each assignment that we'll have. I highly encourage you to also print those out and have them close to you when you're working on your assignment. We have our grad rubric, our blog rubric that you'll be doing almost every week. You'll get to reflect on the week's material. We have 4 short papers in here about certain learning theories. Presentation rubric, here's chalk and wire, the directions for that. You'll be submitting that at the end of the course, but it's always good to get started and at least get it set up. We have our research project guidelines and rubric, behavior intervention plan template that you'll use. This is a document that we'll be using in discussion board week 6. We have our lesson plan format here, our lesson plan rubric down there, and you have an interview assignment later on in the course, an interview consent form, and then down here, if you click this link in blue, is the Turn It In tutorial. Alright, let's go back into that course information. I usually like to hit the back button instead of going all the way back into the home page of the course. You have some technical information. You can look in that folder to make sure your computer is compatible. The student handbook and the advising services. So if you do not know who your advisor is, I would recommend that you find out or ask me, and we can work together to find out who it is. We have the online tutoring if you need, and the SNHU career link as well. So after you kind of sorted through all that, you can start off on learning modules. I will release every learning module Saturday at 11:59 p.m. If you scroll down, when you click on the learning module, it'll always tell you the outcomes of the module and our objectives as well with the module overview. Oh, sorry, my computer is being a little slow right now. You scroll down here, it'll always show you the assignments. We have 1-1, our discussion board, our 1-2, our article summary, 1-3, the reflection on this week's course material, and 1-4, this is our action research where you'll just review everything. A very, very important thing when you go into the modules is to always click on the module resources. This will be any type of, this will be your reading for the week, any type of articles or videos. Sometimes there are videos as well for you to view. You will see there are optional resources and then listed below. I really highly recommend you look through those, at least print them off so you have them by your side to review those when we're talking about them, especially in a discussion board. They're exceptional. All right, and then if we go back here, any assignment that you see that has kind of a little white paper with a blue white paper with this little red line, that is a Turn-It-In assignment. We have our Turn-It-In tutorial that I also listed under the plagiarism announcement, but all you'll have to do is you'll click on this View or Complete where you can submit your paper, and then when I have graded it, you can view my comments as well as the originality report when you submit it. All right, back up. 2 things actually you can do. When you enter a discussion board, you can either click on the title in the module resources, discussion 1-1, or I'm a creature of habit, so I always enter on the left. You can enter discussion board on the left here, and your forums will all show up. Now each module is not released until Saturday at 11:59, so the following week you will not see it until the next week. First thing we like you to do is the icebreaker to introduce yourself. I would love to see a picture too. It's not a requirement, but it's always good to put a face with your name. What you do too is you create a thread rather than introducing yourself in below another person's thread. So create a thread. My thread's already created, but I wanted to show you. You won't see the edit button right away, but once you submitted it, if you go just hover your mouse right there over that reply button, you'll see the quote and edit come up. So you just click on the edit if you would like to edit your post. There's my cute little guys. All right, go back here to the discussion board. You'll notice a general questions section. Please, any questions you have or you think a student might have as well, more than likely if you have it, someone else does, please post here. Now, if you have kind of a more personal question, if it's related to your grade or if it's related to something a little more personal, please email me about that. I will always get back to you, definitely within 24 hours, usually within a few hours. I have my phone with me quite a bit unless I am sleeping or running or driving. Those are the only 3 situations that I won't get back to you, usually really quickly. But usually within a few hours, you will expect an email back from me. All right, over here on the other tabs, we have the research writing tab. This is a great tab. Some of the resources that I put in the plagiarism announcement are there. There's a citation manager, which is really nice, a great resource to use. If you click on my instructor, you'll see my bio there. If you click on my grades, all your assignments will show up. And then when they're graded, you'll be able to see, you'll first see an exclamation point if I haven't graded it yet, or you will get to see your score and click on the rubric to see it. Down here is course tools. You can also enter the discussion board in your blog, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else that you can enter through the course tools section. And down here is the chalk and wire. When you're ready to set up your chalk and wire, that is what you will click on there. I think that's about it in a nutshell. I know it's a lot of information in the first week, but again, please let me know if you have any questions, and I'm really excited to get to know everyone. Can't wait to see you in class.